was traveling to New York to meet his best friend Amar. Now, his flight left New Delhi airport on Friday 9:30 a.m. Now, his flight took exactly 24 hours to reach New York from Delhi. Now, once he reached New York, he was pretty sure that he left Delhi at 9:30 a.m. Friday. So after 24 hours, it is definitely 9:30 a.m. Saturday in New York. But when he met Amar, Amar showed him the clock, and on the clock it was still 11:30 p.m. Friday. So Sam was very amazed. How can that happen? He left at 9:30 a.m. Friday, and it took him 24 hours to reach New York, and still the time is still 11:30 p.m. Friday in New York. Well, that's because New York and New Delhi follow different time zones. That is, there is a time difference between these two cities. Now, you must be wondering, why do they have different time zones, or why do they have different times? They can have a single time all around the world. It would be much convenient, isn't it? Calculating the time. But there is a reason behind it. I'll show you why. Now, this is how the Earth rotates continuously. So as you can see, all the places on the Earth do not have day and night at the same time. So while some places have day, others have night. Now, if all of them followed the same time, what would happen? Well, for example, if we have a universal time. Now, at 3 a.m., it is broad daylight in India. As you can see here, it is broad daylight. And at the same time, it is night in this portion of the world. Now, what happens when it is 2 p.m.? Well, when it's 2 p.m., it's broad daylight in America, while India is in darkness. That is, it is night time. So how would you feel if 2 p.m. is night and 3 a.m. is suddenly broad daylight for you? It will be very inconvenient, isn't it? So we follow time according to movement of the Earth. That is, in the daytime, we have 11 a.m. or 1 p.m., 2 p.m. and so on. And after 5 p.m., usually we have evenings. And then 11 p.m. is night for us. Now, this is a schedule which is followed by all the different places on Earth. And that is why they have different time zones. So that according to their daytime and nighttime, they will have their clock running. And that is why we have time difference between different places on the Earth. So, because of the rotation of the Earth, as we saw, different places have day and night at different times. As a result, they follow different time zones. Now, the question arises, how do we decide which place follows what time zone? Well, that is done with the help of these imaginary lines on the Earth's surface, which are called longitudes. So all these lines here, these all lines decide which country will follow which time zone. So let's understand how that works. So we see here, among all the different longitudes, 24 has been marked as standard meridians. Now, what are the standard meridians? Well, if you take prime meridian as 0 degree, then the longitudes at 15-degree intervals are called standard meridians. So you see, all these lines are standard meridians. And as you will notice, the difference between them is always 15 degrees. So on east as well as west of the prime meridian, we have meridians at 15-degree intervals, which are called standard meridians. And there are total of 24 standard meridians on the planet Earth. So standard meridians are at 15-degree intervals. Now, how do they help us in deciding the time zone? Well, if we flatten this thing on a piece of paper for easier understanding, it will look something like this. Now, what do we see here? Well, this is the prime meridian. And all these lines here, these are the standard meridians. So, how do they decide time? Well, as you move eastwards from the prime meridian, with every standard meridian, we have an addition of 1 hour in the time. So, if it is 12 noon at prime meridian, then when we go towards the first standard meridian on the east, so plus 1 hour, that is, it will be 1 p.m. in this area. And then it will be 2 p.m. in this area. And so on, it will keep on increasing, plus 1 hour for each standard meridian. Similarly, when we move westwards, then for every standard meridian, 1 hour is decreasing. So, if it is 12 noon here, then for the first standard meridian, this area will have 11 a.m. And then similarly, 1 hour will keep on decreasing. So, if you notice, the eastmost point here and the westmost point here have completely opposite timings. This place is 12 hours ahead of the prime meridian, and this place is 12 hours behind the prime meridian. Now, why is that? Well, that's because our Earth rotates from west to east. So, the easternmost place will have morning first. And as we move towards the west, they will have morning later. And as a result, these places are 12 hours ahead of the prime meridian, and these are behind the prime meridian because they will face the sun first, they will have mornings first, and slowly as you move towards west, this place will finally have the morning when already that place will have night. So as the earth rotates, so different places have different time zones, so that as the earth rotates, the sun's position is changing for them. And as a result, their clock's position is also changing accordingly. And that's why we have so many different time zones. And all these time zones are decided by the standard meridians. So from the prime meridian, if you move eastwards, for every standard meridian, we add 1 hour. And if you move westwards, for every standard meridian, we deduct 1 hour. And this is how the time zone of the entire Earth is managed. Now, I will share with you a very interesting fact. Now, how time zones can really be a very interesting thing to know. For example, what do you see here? Well, the entire Earth has been divided into different time zones. And according to time zones, we have times at different places in the world. So, what happens at this point in time? At this place, it is midnight, isn't it? Now, all these places are currently having Monday. So, it is Monday 6 p.m. at this place, Monday 9 p.m. at this place. While once you cross the midnight, the day would change. So, this place has 3 a.m. on Tuesday. This place has 6 a.m. on Tuesday. This place has 9 a.m. on Tuesday, and so on. Now, if you are living somewhere here, so what's the time? What is the local time for you? So, it's around 11 a.m. for you when you are living here. Now, if you start traveling from here, take a flight and reach here, then what will be the time? The local time? It will be 6 p.m., isn't it? As you can see here. So, you were here and it is 11 a.m. Now you have come here and it is 6 p.m. But another interesting fact is that here the 11 a.m. is what? It is Tuesday 11 a.m. And as you travel from here to here, now it is Monday 6 p.m. So what exactly happened? Once you traveled from here to here, the date changed. You went back in time. So you will be able to live the entire evening of Monday once again. This is the interesting thing about time zone. So when you are traveling from one time zone to the other, you are gaining time, or if you travel from here to here, you are losing time, because from Monday 6 p.m. you suddenly come to Tuesday 11 a.m. So all the time in between is lost. So this is a very interesting thing about time zone. So if you are able to travel efficiently, you can actually gain time or lose time according to your liking. And that's how the time zone works. So you see, longitudes are very important lines on planet Earth because they definitely help you locate a place along with latitudes. At the same time, they divide the entire Earth into a number of time zones so that we all can have practical times where we can manage our times according to our day and night. And so longitudes are one of the very important imaginary lines for all of us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge, or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English, and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.